YouTube content, summary of Chapter 2, Love and Less from How to Be an Adult by David Richo. Hey everyone, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest insights about personal growth and emotional well-being. Today, we're diving into Chapter 2 of How to Be an Adult by David Richo. This chapter is all about the concept of mirroring in relationships, which is the key to understanding how we build emotional resilience and connect more deeply with others. We'll talk about the importance of mirroring, the consequences of shaming, and how to break free from unhealthy emotional cycles. Let's go. First up, let's talk about what mirroring actually means. In simple terms, mirroring is the act of reflecting someone's emotions back to them in a positive and affirming way. Think of it as emotional validation. It's when someone gives you attention, acceptance, appreciation, affection, and simply allows you to be yourself. This act of mirroring helps build trust, and more importantly, it helps us emotionally grow. We all need affirmation and love. This isn't just about receiving compliments or attention, but about being emotionally seen and heard in a way that allows us to thrive. Mirroring is so important because it legitimizes our feelings. If you've ever felt misunderstood or dismissed, you know how deeply painful that can be. When we're mirrored in a healthy way, our emotions are acknowledged and validated. This creates emotional growth, trust, and a sense of safety in relationships. But here's the thing, when mirroring is absent, it can lead to shame. If you're not seen or validated in your emotions, you may start to feel inadequate or self-doubt may creep in. Over time, this can cause self-abandonment, where you lose touch with your own feelings. So, mirroring is essential for emotional health. Now let's get into a crucial point, the difference between shaming and mirroring. When we're shamed, we feel like we're not enough. We might feel inadequate, like we don't measure up. It's a feeling that can stay with us for a long time, affecting our confidence and ability to connect with others. On the other hand, mirroring does the opposite. It helps us build self-trust. When someone mirrors our emotions, especially in moments of joy or vulnerability, it affirms our value and strengthens our emotional resilience. One powerful aspect of mirroring is how it plays a role during times of grief or vulnerability. When we're going through a tough time like grieving a loss, mirroring helps us feel understood and supported. It's not about offering advice or trying to fix things, but simply being there, acknowledging the pain, and sharing the experience. Whether you're going through grief or supporting a friend, remember, you don't have to have all the answers. Sometimes just mirroring their feelings by listening and validating them can make all the difference. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Mirroring isn't just something others do for us. It's also something we can practice on ourselves. Self-reflection is key to understanding how mirroring has influenced our relationships, both in childhood and adulthood. If you didn't receive healthy mirroring growing up, it can be harder to express your emotions or care for yourself. But that's where healing starts. By reflecting on past experiences and consciously mirroring yourself, you can start to build emotional resilience from the inside out. Now let's talk about something really important, reassessing early emotional deprivation. Many of us have experienced emotional neglect or lack of validation as children, which can carry over into our adult relationships. We might have learned to suppress our emotions or seek unhealthy patterns in relationships because of these early deprivations. But here's the good news. Once we recognize these patterns, we can start to heal. We can consciously choose to mirror ourselves and others in healthier ways, breaking the cycle of emotional deprivation. Sometimes we find comfort in painful relationships because they feel familiar. This is often because we've learned to tolerate emotional pain or dysfunction from an early age. But familiarity doesn't always mean healthy. Through self-reflection, we can start recognizing when we're stuck in unhealthy patterns and make the conscious decision to break free from them. The key is to heal the past, be present in the moment, and set healthier emotional boundaries moving forward. The family we grew up in plays a huge role in shaping our personal identity and emotional responses. If we came from a dysfunctional family, it can be harder to build emotional resilience. But understanding how family dynamics shaped us is the first step toward change. By recognizing the patterns in your family relationships, you can start creating healthier dynamics in your current relationships. It all starts with understanding where you came from and how that influenced who you are today. Life isn't always easy. But what if I told you that struggles, when approached mindfully, can lead to personal growth? Pain can transform us into stronger, more resilient people, as long as we approach it with openness and a willingness to learn. When we acknowledge and integrate our past hurts, we reclaim our emotional power and use those experiences to fuel our personal development. Finally, let's look at the idea of the hero's journey in relationships. Personal growth in relationships isn't always smooth sailing. It requires vulnerability, strength, and a willingness to face challenges head-on. Just like the hero in any great story, relationships require us to confront our fears, learn, and grow. Healthy relationships demand vulnerability, and in turn, they offer the potential for deep, meaningful connections. So what's the takeaway from today's chapter? Mirroring is essential for emotional growth, and it's the foundation of healthy relationships. By practicing mindfulness, offering validation to ourselves and others, and reflecting on our past emotional experiences, we can start building deeper connections and break free from unhealthy cycles. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on building emotional resilience and healthier relationships. Leave me a comment below about your thoughts on mirroring. How has it shaped your relationships? Let's chat. Thanks for watching, and remember, emotional growth is a journey, not a destination. Take it one step at a time. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.